Hello and welcome to IndianExpress.com. The Supreme Court reserved its order till Friday against BCCI's non-compliance of Lodha panel's recommendations. To discuss these developments further, I'm joined by my colleague Utkarsh, who's going to give us more details of what really transpired in the court and what were the observations that the court made. Utkarsh, firstly, why was there a need to reserve its order? Why did the Supreme Court reserve its order till Friday?
In fact, the Supreme Court wanted an undertaking in unequivocal terms from the BCCI that it is going to implement all the recommendations of the Lodha Commission. This panel, headed by the former CJI, Chief Justice of India R.M. Lodha, was appointed by the Supreme Court to ensure that BCCI reforms itself. However, on 28th of September, BCCI, this panel submitted a report alleging that BCCI has been scuttling the reforms and there were many instances of alleged non-compliance. So the matter was taken up today by the Supreme Court, wherein the amicus curiae senior advocate Gopal Subramanian as well as the Council for the Cricket Association of Bihar, who is the PIL petitioner in the matter, they submitted that there have been various instances where the BCCI has been trying to obstruct the reforms and it has gone ahead, dispersed money to the state associations despite Lodha panel asking them not to do so. Now for this, the BCCI tried to explain to the Supreme Court that this money was not dispersed from the current year account. It was an outstanding money which the state associations had to get. However, the Supreme Court was not satisfied with the explanation. The Supreme Court said that you either give us an undertaking that you will abide by everything that Lodha panel says, or we are going to pass an order. Now they wanted this undertaking from the BCCI till tomorrow, but the BCCI said that they wanted more time to think. Now that is what the Supreme Court has said, that we'll pass orders tomorrow.
Right, so in that case, what are the observations that the court made regarding BCCI and the office bearers?
Now, the many pertinent observations, the first thing that the Supreme Court made clear was that the BCCI keeps saying that it has high regards for the Supreme Court and the Lodha panel. So the Chief Justice of India, T.S. Thakur, who's been heading this bench, said that you have to show it in your deeds, not only by saying it, writing it on the affidavit. Other part of it, when the BCCI said that state associations had to be disbursed money because it was their money, the Supreme Court said no, it is public money. You are discharging a public function, you are disbursing public money, so you must ensure transparency in your mechanism. Then the Supreme Court also had to made comments regarding the BCCI office bearers. He wanted to know the qualifications of the BCCI office bearers. Now, in later when Kapil Sibal, BCCI counsel, said that Mr. Anurag Thakur, who is heading the BCCI, is a first-class cricketer, is a serious cricketer, the Chief Justice quipped. He said that in that case, we all are cricketers. Even I have headed the Supreme Court team.
Right. So, of course, those are the observations that the court made as far as this case is concerned. Thank you so much, Utkarsh, for getting us all these details as far as this case is concerned. Of course, tomorrow is going to be another big day where the court, of course, has reserved its order till tomorrow for BCCI's non-compliance of the Lodha panel recommendations. To keep a tab on the pulse of the nation, log on to IndianExpress.com, and to know what else is happening from the world of business, log on to FinancialExpress.com.